Just sometimes weird because
Yes,
you're
and
like,
wait, did you see? And then they tell like whatever. I've been in your community for a while.
Something.
Wait, did you see? And okay, that's fine. That's superb. Why didn't you say anything? And then they say something along the lines of, it was
I
a bit
wonder
weird.
with Orbit. We are using Orbit, right, for the server.
it
Can
doesn't
we?
show. No, it
No.
doesn't show. It shows only the people who are like chatting.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
So,
like the interactions.
Mhm.
so that
I
would be
thought.
very interesting to
Yeah, I
see.
thought that we can add like a temporary role to that people who are not very active and maybe try engage with them more because just to know who are those people because like right now we're talking
And
about
why
like
are they here?
yeah and why they are here or something like that.
Well, but I don't know.
Maybe just they just like to be up to date. Like I am also like in means of creation. I'm not very active there. Like like chat from time to time when there's something relevant to like my topic. But most of the time, I'm just like unreading the notifications on means of creation.
I don't even do that.
No, I
Like I
do
have
that.
a shit ton of servers like with red
I
notification and
can't
stuff.
live like that. If I see that button, I will like literally. That's exhausting for me when I
Well,
see a
for me,
notification.
it was the same, but then like I got so many notifications. I was like, fuck it. It's more exhausting to look through all of them. I just left like the Discord for a few days and then I opened and I see like shit tons of notifications. I was like, no, no.
Yeah. That's the same Telegram for me. Telegram is the most exhausting app that I have
It
ever seen.
is.
And there are some cool groups, like genuinely cool, but you are opening one day Telegram and you see 1,000 messages.
And you're like, no, no way I'm gonna read
Not
this. No.
today. Not today.
No? No. Doesn't matter. Maybe it was interesting, but no.
Not today. And in
Yeah.
the end, it usually like go to the end, read, and buy. But I left some groups recently, so we'll see. Maybe. Ah,
Yeah. Polka dot gang. Yes. Yes. Piotr wrote.
yes. Polka
Zipibula.
dot. See, listen,
It's
CP
a very
Bula,
cute.
a new sticker for the server.
Hmm. Zipibula.
Yeah, she needs to do a lot of stuff. We're a few steps from.
Yeah, a lot of stuff to do. But have you seen what I have?
My God. Hashtag girlboss.
No hashtags. Ew.
Yeah, who shared that
No
today?
hashtags. Me.
Is what?
She
Yeah.
has been bashing me for using hashtags. Like each hashtag, like I feel like you're spamming my feed. I don't read your shit because it feels spammy. And like few months into that, like some reports come over that hashtags feel like spam and don't use
I don't
hashtags because
know.
this is spammy.
That's the thing. I even don't know how hashtags work. Like I
I
call
mean,
myself a tech person, but I
I asked Oleg, is it works? Like, are they working? Hashtags. You're putting them everywhere. Are they working? He's like, no. I'm like, why the fuck you're doing this?
More to highlight words, as in like
I'm like, no, it
highlighting.
looks like fucking spam. Don't do this. Don't do this shit. And it's so interesting, you know. Like I'm telling him like, don't do this or do like that, and he's like, no, no, I'm gonna do like I want. And after a week, he's like, you know, I came up with such a great idea, and he like basically retells the thing that I told him.
Like show the the boss lady sign.
I
we
showed
saw
already.
Like
that.
more, keep it, so everybody has the yes, so everybody has the context. Another fun story from that is how yesterday I talked yesterday, right, about like the SEO meeting and all that, and we were like that CEO wanted to hire a marketing person, and like this the senior candidates, they demanded lots of money and they sort of didn't really feel the market, and then they posted job ad for like junior candidates, and
They got 300 applications.
Yeah, but I was going somewhere and I forgot what I was trying to say. Like the story went so
The
long.
story is like that, as far as I understand what you're trying to say, that um you can hire bunch of Zoomers for the same price as a senior.
That is true, but I actually have a
But
beef with that idea.
but
Yes.
but you have to manage Zoomers because they're not manageable.
Freaking not manage. Like you have to raise them as their own, as your own kids. And that's shit. Like I don't want to raise more kids.
How many kids do you have?
Well, that CEO person I spoke to, he's getting the second
Second.
one, yeah. But
I think
from
that's a
what I understand,
very bad,
but like
bad
working
way
with
of.
Zoomers is actually like herding cats or raising kids, the same thing. Zero accountability. But like, no, I wasn't here to brag. I was to say something clever.
You
Some
were
people,
not bragging.
right? No. So like the idea is that you can read like a set of McKinsey reports, a set of HubSpot reports, or you can talk to Zoomer, and that's it. You get the same result, exactly same result.
Because
And thing
they
is,
are the same thing as we are, like as me, I was.
okay,
Like
she's doing something. Like either she's launching her McKinsey report. What are you to do?
Why are you managing me?
What are you to do?
Nothing.
Tell it.
What?
Your life. I mean, your.
I'm not drawing. Anna? Anna?
I don't know what happened.
Interesting.
It was very accidental, I promise. Nothing happened.
This freaking Facebook shit doesn't work. Okay, I don't care.
Facebook
see?
is shit. Please abandon that platform. We are always shitting on Facebook. There is no stream that we are not shitting on Facebook, and yet you continue to stream
LinkedIn.
on that platform. No,
Well,
LinkedIn
LinkedIn
just
too.
doesn't work. We're not
Yes.
shitting on LinkedIn. It just doesn't work.
Ay, 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 ay. So you see, just hire Zoomers.
Yeah,
That's what we decided
Zoomers are
yesterday.
great. I love Zoomers.
Uh-huh.
But I
What?
don't
Uh-huh.
agree. I don't agree that they don't have accountability. Actually, I have seen Zoomers that are kicking ass on every level, like junior, on each senior specialist. They are kicking just because they have these fresh ideas and they are not stuck in well, I don't have a budget for this, or well, I don't understand.
Because they never have budgets for anything. It sort of makes sense.
Anyway, but I feel like it's a very, maybe that's just the Zoomers that I know. But in my opinion, they are great workers.
You see, Alek? You see?
At least
So-
Armenian Zoomers. Okay, I will put an asterisk on that, and I will say Armenian Zoomers are very like accountable and creative. If there are giving systems in which where they can be accountable, but again, they will not feel themselves like in the like corporate like cage. Oh.
Corp sucks.
Or freak page. Freak, I still forgot to add my camera. Like
That's
I hate
okay.
technical shit.
Oh,
Like,
yeah. You will be
We-
our voice today. We look cute, we match.
right, no. My name was not Karina. You're gonna see my pretty face.
Oh,
Okay.
summoning a genie of 30-year old man.
What?
Summoning a genie
Uh,
from Aladdin, genie who makes wishes come true.
Арабская
That's not me.
ночь. Волшебный восток. I don't know how it's in
maybe I'm not
English.
turning on the camera then. I have
Do
reconsidered.
you have blue shirt?
No, he doesn't.
Okay.
He is like wearing the most boring outfit ever.
No.
Listen, who were you on the test of of good people?
I failed the test.
I was like literally fucking his brain for the whole week. Like, pass the test, pass the fucking test. I want to know your fucking result. Pass that test. He's like, I cannot. I failed it 2 times. I cannot do this anymore.
Okay, we will never know who you are.
Yeah, no.
What's wrong about that?
We will not know what kind of friend you are.
Yeah, so we can like
But
engage
you
with
didn't,
you.
you didn't need a test for that. Why do you need a test for it?
Because we
don't
want to
know.
know.
Yeah.
You can just figure it out without a test.
Why there are tests all over the Cosmopolitan or the journals like that? Just
That
because
That makes people buy that?
I don't think so. I
I
think
don't think they're not the main thing in Cosmopolitan or something.
Horoscopes?
Yeah, they are not.
Horoscopes? No. I can do my own horoscopes if you want.
Guys, so if you want to know some creepy thing about me on live, on YouTube and any other platform, is
Okay.
when I get desperate, like desperate in any kind of topic, like, and I feel like odds are not on my favor, I found on YouTube people who are reading tarot cards.
And I found them on TikTok, like just like scrolling there, like choose the card. It will show you that. Yeah, like, yes,
choose
okay.
the card.
Can we start the stream? What do you think, Nick? This is going.
I like why you have such a strange camera angle?
What's about my camera angle?
I don't know, you look like 60 years old man trying to make a selfie.
Okay.
No, in that case it will be from down here.
So yeah, it looks
Where is it?
Where
Where is the camera? You were saying that there's a camera. Let me take my iPad.
You're such nice people.
Oh, Dev2 sticker.
Huh.
What?
Alec, did you hear the gay drama in Vilnius?
Gay drama? Yeah, I've seen the.
Was there a pride parade?
Not parade. So there was a place in Vilnius where they painted the
Obviously, like few meters from our house because we live in the freaking center of the.
yeah, like anyway, they painted a rainbow instead of the like how it's like fucking zebra. I don't know.
Yeah, crossroad.
Crossroad, yes.
Yeah.
So they painted the rainbow there, and then some like straight people came and they like painted
Straight
like
was strange. We don't know of their sexual orientation.
okay, dumb people came and like they painted it black, like the whole rainbow. I'm like, the fuck? Were you afraid of
fuck
fucking
them.
rainbow? Like,
I don't like. Listen, have you heard that BMW like changed their icon or something on social media with the Pride logo like last year, and Russian like alt-right good men like yeah. Men like they stopped buying BMWs, and also something with Nike. Also, they started to burn their Nikes because
Fuck
they
them.
so yeah. That's so like like just because they're and even I will just say this, like the fact that these companies are putting those rainbows on their profile pictures, that doesn't mean that they don't discriminate. They're just like just doing
on
that.
trend.
Yeah, on trend. And that alt-right commentators can be very happy with their lives. The world is not equal yet.
Is the camera angle better now?
Fine. I don't know. I feel so weird that people are afraid of rainbow and they're like, yes, we need to destroy the
Like,
rainbow.
look, this stream is so random. Let's do something useful or
Look,
not. Or not.
What will they
They're
do with the
fine.
real rainbow? Will they try to like paint the skies?
Yes. I don't know. I think it's so dumb. I think it's. I just don't
So
understand those
what is more
people.
dumb, a hashtag or this?
Well, this
I think
hashtag
yes,
at least I can.
I think yes.
Depends on the hashtag, actually.
Okay, which hashtag is dumper?
Super straight. Hashtag super straight on
yes.
TikTok.
Oh my
That
god.
is the dumbest thing that I have ever seen.
What the fuck is that? I'm like, I'm feeling so ashamed to be straight person now.
We do not claim them, just so you know.
I don't know them. I don't know them. Can I go somehow like gays? Can I be with you, please? I'm not with those straight people. Nah.
Yeah, those are disgusting.
Legacy, you're okay?
No.
I like how me and Anna we look so familiar, like you look similar. You know, like
Because we have
red
the
and
same
blue.
angle.
Yeah, and blue background.
And I look totally odd on the stream. Like, what is this freaking dude doing here? Like, why is he here? And it's not only me thinking about like that. So,
I
Who
can
else
even
thinks?
add like masquerade headphones just to go with the vibe.
Opa! Yes, yes, yes. Oh my god, this
Separated
is
at
amazing.
birth.
Yes, yes.
you're enjoying this so much. So let's add some Instagram filters.
We are. We planned this. Ever
Yes!
since she told me, I was obsessed with finding this T-shirt.
You see, you see. Our
Good.
great plan worked.
Yes.
Shall we start recording?
Yes, like yes.
Is everything working?
I don't know.
Zoomer broke. Like suddenly Zoomer broke. Like everything was fine. Everything was fine, and then Zoomer randomly broke, and I don't know how to start the stream right now. We were to talk about creators and creator communities. Creators communities. Like, can creators function without a community? Or do they need to start a community overall?
And
Or
how?
do they not?
Is this the creepy intro?
Yeah, this is he decided to start without like his hello. But yeah, look, we are twins with Anna today.
Yes.
Yes, we look the
Yes.
same. Yes. Hello, I'm Anna.
Hello, I'm Lera. I'm an artist and I draw stickers.
With Tsupibula.
With
Hello, I'm
Tsupibula.
Anna. I have 100 hobbies. Also, I'm very smart and yes.
And life is
Yeah,
hard, nothing good comes out of it.
Yes, this is my favorite phrase.
What am I doing on the stream? Oh, no, much better question is, what are you doing on the stream?
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know. I don't
I
know.
like the first question more. What are you doing?
yes, like, what are you doing on the stream?
I came here to talk about communities. I mean, I'm just thinking that as a creator, I cannot do anything without a community. I just need a publisher. Like, if I don't have a community, how do where
You
how
went
do I
straight
sell pretty
forward
much
to the
anything?
topic. Oh my god.
Yeah.
I saw that you're gonna make some intro about yourself, but
For
oh well.
yourself, yeah.
Yeah.
Where is your
I'm
intro?
trying. I'm trying to be clever today. So
I don't know why you're trying to do that.
Okay,
but
let's
okay.
give him this role today. We will
Yeah.
just okay. Let's imagine.
Because he is complaining that our last episodes are too fun, like too much fun, and he thinks that it's bad. So
Okay, let's talk numbers then, shall we? How many members do we have in this community, and how long it took to get here?
I think about 500 members, 400, like less than 500, 400, like whatsoever. It took from 0 to 150-ish. It took me a few weeks. From 150 to something else, like 200 something. I mean, I wasn't really counting. I don't think numbers make much sense. The only reason why I know how many members do we have today is because Discord requires 500 members to do some stuff on top of the community.
and
So
we
I
don't
was
have them,
sort of
so we
looking
have
like, yeah,
less.
if we have 500. The reason why I remember 150 is like because like I posted stuff on Twitter as like, hey, people join my community for whatever reason. And everybody joined. And I was like, okay, it's that easy.
So how it looked like in the beginning, because even I wasn't there. Can you describe what was in the beginning?
Yeah, it was super random. It was pretty much the same way as we tell people to not do today. It was lots of random channels. like Slack, or maybe even worse than Slack.
Yeah, we have dinosaurs things. I can look what we had there.
Mm-hmm.
Wish list. Oh my god. Game dev.
Yeah, like channels, sort of maybe very niche, like with a purpose or without a, like lots of random shit, and it felt empty. Obviously, as any new community, the leader is talking, and
But
everybody else is like,
you
yeah.
got 150 people in the first week.
Mhm.
I think it's kind of very impressive number. In my opinion.
Yeah. But like, I mean, people like it was
They
a
just
year ago. I started a year ago, and like from 0 to 150. I mean, remember last spring? You pretty much throw online meetup, and then whatever 80 people show up. It like the world a year ago was like that. You throw I know you throw an online meetup and
80
call
people is a
whatever Elon
lot.
Musk. Yes, but like today you can call Elon Musk or whatever, some president, whoever, and nobody comes because like who cares, right?
Do you
Mhm.
think it is because like because of the pandemic
Mm-hmm.
and everything that it it changed? Like we have went in terms of content and in terms of like activity from creators, we went from 0 to 100 very fast. Like maybe not
From
100, like
zero.
75.
I didn't get your question.
Okay. I think, like, for example, in my LinkedIn, where are mainly Armenians and some random Americans that I never met, it's very creative right now there, and a lot of people are making like video content. I've discovered a lot of Armenian podcasts, and I had no idea that in Armenia there are so many podcasts and so many
Mm-hmm.
people are like making content. And I discovered this just like maybe in the past 6 months. So maybe do you think that because the pace of participating in online events and engaging with online content is because there's simply, as you like to call it, there's too much content out there and too much choice, and people are stagnated with all of that choice and don't know how to pick and choose the right place to go?
I don't think people know what they want like after a year of
So
staying
yeah,
home. That's
as
one
far as
thing.
I think, like for example, it worked for Lek and he gathered 150 people in the beginning because it was something very new at that time. Like there was just online events were starting
In Discord.
and Discord, and everything still was kind of interesting. And later on, after a few months, I think people got overwhelmed with this because it's too easy to get the information. It's too easy to get into
And
some
then it's of little
community.
value.
Yeah, and you don't feel much value of it. So this is why right now it's way more harder to do
I
that.
think
The same
also
shit.
Alec mentioned that he invited his friends in the beginning. Like a lot of people do that. I'm not
Well,
shading
yeah.
you for that decision.
I mean, whom
But
else would you invite? Like, I guess this
yeah,
is the only.
Enemies, all my enemies, come to my Discord. Come to my Discord, my
He
enemies.
invited basically all his classmates. So yes,
Well, I mean, I invited even your classmates, so
are they
fuck.
active? Are those people active? No, right?
yeah.
Yeah?
Orange is Alex's
Dusty
classmate.
14,
Okay.
right?
Dusty
All right.
14 is
Then
my classmate.
Aya and Titas, and yeah, so
Ayatit is
see,
also
I
mine.
invited her classmates too. Like classmates, look, Anna. I mean,
Anna, do
let's
you want
invite
to
your
invite
classmates too.
your?
No, I hate my classmates. Hello.
Same shit. Same shit. Hello.
If you're watching me, I still hate you.
So
I'm not gonna cut it out. This is
I'm
amazing.
invite your
Don't, please.
enemies. Invite your enemies.
Oh, you
Uh,
will. You don't need that big of a server. Trust me.
uh, I
Mm.
mean, Lyra can ban and bully everybody, even your
I mean,
classmates.
I don't invite my classmates. Also, I don't know. I feel kind of weird, and we discussed this with Alex. So he's like, "Oh yeah, I just called everybody, and I feel fine about that." I'm like, I cannot.
Yeah,
But
it's
let's focus on
normal.
it for a bit. Let's focus on it for a bit. Do you want smaller community with people who understand why they're there, or do you want a larger community with people who are like, ah, nice emoji?
If you
Depends
want
what kind of
to,
community you want to
yes,
have.
yes, very
It,
much.
uh, let's twist my question. Do you even want to have a generic community, not dedicated to a very niche thingy?
Uh, I think I have some kind of answer to your question, and I was thinking about this like quite a lot. And actually, all this sparked because of this server. Like a lot of things in my life spark because of the Community Punk server recently. But I think approaching community building can be like approaching city. Like y- y- let me describe. Like for example, in Yerevan. There's a place where are these cute cafes, like whole city, a whole street with cute cafes, and there is this city with a lot of cool pubs. Like you can basically start from the one end and get out from the other end, like completely bashed. There's a
I like this one.
yeah, it's a very cool place. I will tell you if you come to Yerevan. And there's a street with banks. Like you can go on that street, like, and every other like building is a bank. And I feel like it's a very nice construction. Like a city, it's a community in some sense, and it doesn't have to be super connected, but each district serves its purpose. Like each street has a theme. At least in Yerevan, it's like that, and I think in other cities it's like that too. So, and I was started to think how, like how would I approach building community after experiencing community punks? Because community punks actually does one thing very well. It's niched, but it's not very niched at the same time. Like again, I can't talk about movies here, but I can talk
You
about like
can. You can. Well, there
there's
are
no
no people who
audience.
can support. Yes, but technically you can do that.
Yeah, I can, but that's the thing. Like I can talk a lot about a lot of it. It covers a lot of my needs as a online person and personality, let's say, but it doesn't cover them all. But it makes of a coherent place where I can come with a question and I will most likely get at least an encouragement, a slap as a service, or something. So
You're
I think,
welcome.
yeah.
Join
So
our
I think
community.
maybe approaching in that matter, like what kind of districts you want to have in your community. Don't cover everything, obviously, but you can like successfully have a community that is very general about like I can say like for community punks, the vibe of our server can also be like building a startup in Europe because we are mostly Europe based, right?
Yep.
But also there is this hyper niche of like community management, community building, and creators. So maybe that can be an answer to your question.
I think, yeah, I agree that it's supposed to be somewhere in the middle, not very, very niche and not maybe that general. So it's
Very useful. Like, not good, not terrible. Like,
Yeah, there
something
was
in the
that meme.
middle. This is how we operate. Is just average. I know. I don't think average is good enough.
It's
oh,
not
I'm
But
not saying
average.
average. There's supposed to be good balance. This is what I'm saying. It's not about being average. It's
life
about
is all about careful balance.
yes. It's like about being able to put the channels and the atmosphere in your server that it would
So, what
be
channels and
balanced.
atmosphere are you putting on our server?
Beer, well, this was Jean
Feel.
idea, but this is my favorite.
Yeah, see, beer channel. Where else? Go on any community building server, like server about community. Can you find a beer channel there?
No?
Can you
And
find a
look at
beer
our
emoji?
server. Can you find Sipibula? Huh? Huh?
No, no. Like I love how
Okay.
this podcast turns into like 30 minutes basically saying how good our server is.
I don't feel bad about it. I think it's
I
amazing.
don't too.
Alek feels kind of concerned, but
Yeah, I am. I think we need a revolution on our server, and the only thing that is between myself and revolution on the server is Lera. So value her for that.
yeah, because you never say what kind of revolution. You are like brain like we need some bullshit channel. Can you please put some bullshit channel? I'm like, no. This is
I
it.
heard yeah, I heard that you want like creators channel, right?
Yes,
But
yes.
do we need it really? Do you think?
That's
Do
what
we
she
really
tells.
need right now?
That's what she tells.
Yes.
I think like we have a channel called Avocado Chat where like at least my instinct is saying like anything related to community and creators I post there. That is my instinct.
You know, the crazy thing that he was proposing is to change the name of Avocado Chat to something
No,
different. I was
please.
like,
I
the
got
fuck, man? No, this is like the core chat of this server. This is the core thing, and you want to change it. The
Don't do
fuck
that.
you're thinking about?
we once moved it one position in the
Yeah, once we moved it a bit up, and people got so stressed out, like, what the hell? So, and he wants to change the name of it. I'm like, no, 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 no. Then, like, all the community gonna bring the revolution, not you.
Yeah. Don't.
yeah. And another, like, when we changed the icon, it was also quite dramatic. for the
Yeah,
server.
people are like, what the fuck? What the fuck? What is this cat? Why it's
But
barking?
on the other side, like, this server has been nameless for a while, and before that, before it being nameless, it was like some random hashtag and shit,
Yeah, I
and
like.
nobody cared. Like,
Well,
despite it was like about 300, 400 people at the time.
I don't know, like, you made some shit and you've been changing it every week to something
Even shittier.
strange. Yes, and I was like, the fuck you're
I
doing?
was challenging myself, like, can I change it to something even shittier? And then it appears like, yes, I can. I'm so great.
Yes, I can. Yes, I can. Yes, I can.
He's. Oh my god.
Everything
Good.
you can do, I can do better. I can do anything better than you. Okay, I think maybe let's talk about Product Hunt. I think because it is relevant and we have not discussed that launch.
Mhm,
So we launched on Product Hunt,
mhm, we did.
and
And, well, I can tell you the result. So basically, all smart and cool people understand us, and all those peasants don't. So the ones who
Okay.
upvoted us, yes, you're amazing. The ones who didn't, fuck you.
Okay,
Okay,
Anna, do you have another
okay.
point of view?
Okay, I did not expect that. But basically, I wanted to point that out because, like, David Spinks upvoted us, Rosie upvoted us. Who else? A lot of Lolita upvoted us.
A
Like,
lot of cool people. That's what I told.
Yes.
Cool people upvoted us. All the other fuckers did not. So like,
And also messaged, and also tweeted,
yes,
and also,
yes.
like, yeah.
so
What the hell?
that's what I'm saying. Only great people understand us.
Yeah, so
Maybe-
Jean asks, how do you sell to cool people? Like, the way it is working for us currently, that
Everybody likes me, and
yes, but like, we
This is how we sell.
talk to people, and then these people happen to work at some companies or tell their friends who work at some companies, and then I get somebody messaging me directly saying, hey, you can help, this is the money. That's how it's been working for us currently.
I don't know.
Like-
I like just like randomly texting with those in Twitter with those cool guys, and they support us. This is the short answer.
That's another
Yeah.
take on the same problem. That's another take. But for
Li-
example,
listen.
I see Anna, you're talking like to people on Twitter a lot too, and Larry's trying to do that.
I'm
I'm
not.
not.
I'm not talking to a lot of people. It seems like I am, but I'm not DMing with people. I'm not like very
Oh, no,
active.
no
in
DMing,
networking.
but like publicly talking to people.
Yeah, publicly I'm all over the place. Like I talk to a lot of people, but I think the best way that Twitter community management Rosie is doing that because she's like I love her community tree idea. I love it so much. Can just please every other industry have that kind of concept inside of it because what she's doing basically she meets with people on Racket. They record like a very short Racket, like 9-minute episode, and then the person with whom she met now needs to continue the tree, and now they need to record like 9 sessions or something like that on Racket, and it basically builds this huge tree of people who are talking about community building on Racket. Can I just say how cool that is? People
is.
listen.
It is actually very
But
cool.
how is
It
it
is cool.
different? How is it different from all these sort of flash mobs on Facebook where you sort of have to whatever
Oh my God, no one
repost
uses
some
Facebook
shit?
anymore. Audio is the next cool thing. And like you can't, I guess the fun with Racket, it's very simple. Like if you ever try to start a podcast on Anchor, it's basically the same experience. You just hit record and you just go. And I think if you it's just an easy way to create content and just share it like right away and invite someone and do it right away. I think that's the key. And if flash mob, you need to organize it. You need to create like buzz around it. Like with Racket and with the reach that Rosie has, you don't need that kind of a huge marketing campaign. She just does
No,
it because
you
she knows
just
lots
have
of
a
people.
reach. You just have a
Yeah,
community,
yeah,
and
because
then it
she's a
works.
yeah.
We got back to what we started. You need to have a community to do anything on the internet. Slap me
Well,
if I'm wrong.
no, you're not wrong, actually. But that's why that's a lot of that's very exhausting. That's the only reason I don't do
Yeah,
it.
it takes a lot of time and energy, and people like should know that they should be aware of that. That it's not that easy as it may look like.
Define easy and not easy and energy. Like, what do you mean? Do you mean I know it takes a lot of planning? It like what?
You cannot
Where?
plan much about the community because, well, it's just a group of people. They're a bit unpredictable. You're supposed to somehow feel them and plan on this. This is how I think it's supposed to do. I'm not sure. I
Yeah.
mean, I'm the person who never plans anything, so I'm just like deciding shit on the way.
Yeah, planning is exhausting, and when something does not go as planned, like at least me, I get like very discouraged, and like I basically need to recharge, like um
For 2 weeks, yes, the same. So I'm
for
not
two
planning
weeks.
anything.
Okay. Can I
Yeah,
share a bit of my insights?
of
I
course.
seem to be a bit more structured in this side. Blah blah blah. Dinosaur story. Lots of been doing lots of that in real life, and like community punk is sort of my first take at online community, and obviously like Lara helped a lot with it. Well, actually, she took the community and made it work. But like something in the middle, I think makes a lot of sense. As in, for online community to function, there should be something like some very very hard problem that people need to solve together, and some empathy and some emotions that has to be there. And if it's only online, then it's hard. So one way we have been solving that emotions thingy is weekly calls about nothing. But it was the middle of pandemic, everybody was in lockdown, and people wanted to talk to other people just because, like to brag about stuff, to brag about life, and then it stopped working. And now we're trying to figure out another format, and that's why yesterday we started like this creator economy sort of talks in Raveyard. And where I'm going is that in online communities there should be something that unites people, a common problem or some common experience that lets people share emotions.
Well, this is how our community getting built. Like there is something that's supposed to be in common, and that's why people gather.
I
What,
think
like for
the
example?
what like take me and Piotr like and to some extent Lera, we constantly need Slack as a service for our ideas, and we have basically a lot of hobbies. We hesitate to monetize. We like drag that monetization date as far as possible just to get one more ounce of self-confidence. And I
Which
feel
never
like
comes.
which never comes. And I feel like you have, at least from what type of people are joining and staying, you definitely take those people and slap them into monetizing their content.
Well, I mean, I can give you a second example of the problem that unites people. Like, you remember our product hunt and how we girls ran away to separate chat and discussed
It-
because we couldn't talk at that
yeah,
Graveyard channel.
but like the idea is that as a community manager you sort of have to both create a problem and let people solve it.
Yes, that's actually true. Sometimes you're supposed to bring this problem to the people, so they would be like, "Ah!"
Mhm. Can I say something else, like as an example of whatever, how clever I am or something?
Try.
No,
I'm
I'm
ready to
joking.
bash you.
Yeah, please be, please be, please be.
No.
So I was talking whatever again to some big,
Okay,
huge.
you've been talking with some CEO. Okay, all right, go on.
So they failed to create a community on their website, and I suggested they followed Steam model, like from game dev industry, like to empower community to do something, like to interact with each other. They introduced a feature, and people had to figure out both how to use it and with having no tools, how to moderate the usage of that. Like for example, hashtags. And then they gave them a bit of tools, like for so some of the people had more chance of voting. So you bring people problem and you push people to solving that problem, and that's one way to start a very engaged community.
Give them a problem.
Give them a problem.
Give
Yeah,
them drama.
that's why developer communities work perfectly well actually, because developers always have problems and they always like share their problems and always find some, like that's why Stack Overflow is the company that it is, because essentially it's a community. Let's just say it out loud finally.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But I don't know any other way to solve this problem. As in, I want to know. Like, you can be very nice, you can bring content. Oh, freebies, swag. So, another thing, like, when we have too much money, or we'll just give away stuff that you nice people do.
What?
Yeah.
Give away stuff like rare weekly rafts.
Okay.
Give away stuff.
It's just like free stuff. It's just like
Yeah.
literally buying the people.
Yes, but you're paying not Google, but you're paying actual people who enjoy a T-shirt or like whatever you're bringing them.
Yeah, but
So
they
it's
don't
better.
care about what you're doing. They're like just there just for a free T-shirt or free stickers, and that's it. They're gonna leave.
If you
Let me
don't
show
retain
you
them,
my
they
free
will.
stickers laptop.
Nice.
So I will take any free sticker.
See, Lera, that's a slap for you.
What I mean, like if I would hear like, oh, come to our server, we're gonna give you a sticker. I would come, get my sticker, and bye bye. I don't fucking care what you're doing.
Yes, but then
Club
next
actually
week you
does
can
that.
get a next sticker. Like stay for 7 weeks
Ah,
to collect them
gamification.
all. To collect them, obviously, Game Jam World. You asked me to bring in more stories from Game
Okay,
Jam
let me
World,
tell
so
you
that's
about
nice.
experience with gamification, but it's I don't know how relevant that is. The acceleration program where I was the community manager, they actually had gamified model, and they introduced that because people were not coming to the events, and basically because it was a grant program they needed to show that people are coming to events, and so they introduced the gamification model. So if you attended like 80% of the lectures and you attended like demo days, all the demo days, and at the end you're also on the demo day your pitch was also rated by the people, like by the staff of the acceleration program, and at the end all that was combined and you were getting, the first place was getting a trip to Silicon Valley, the second place was getting like consideration for investment, let's call it that way, and the first place I don't remember, for God's sake, what they were getting, some kind of benefits or like infrastructure benefits or something like that. Yeah, infrastructure, yes, Azure credits or something like that they were getting.
Mm-hmm.
So obviously you can't organize a trip to Silicon Valley, but why I presented that example, because like sticker I don't think can be an incentive to stay in the community for 7 weeks. Although it's a nice present when you get that
Anna,
sticker.
in one small country called Lithuania, they were giving nice stickers if you go and vote for the president. That's how that election they had a,
Also, they gave stickers if you get vaccinated.
and that's how young
Oh,
people go and do that stuff.
I
Yeah.
don't
Like
know. I guess I'm just not
the
that person.
biggest the biggest turnout for elections just because of the freaking sticker, because like
Oh my.
everybody was like doing a selfie with a freaking sticker. Look, I voted. and people are like, I want to have the sticker as well.
Same as US, basically.
Hmm. So
Okay.
stickers makes a lot of sense, and in a way, stickers are more valuable than T-shirts, or perhaps socks are of a similar value.
Socks.
No, I don't. I
Yes.
don't think the merch itself is some kind of like
The culture around that.
the culture around it. Yes.
So
Like
there we
what is
go.
saying? Like why?
Is it time to talk NFTs yet? If
Oh
we're talking
no, no,
culture
no!
now?
Then we
Oh,
should
no,
wrap
no,
up.
no,
Then no,
please
no.
no.
If this man is bringing NFT, then we should wrap up. Fuck
There
it.
is Orange in the chat, so it's time to talk crypto.
Hello,
already.
Orange. Hello, Orange. No, we're not gonna talk about this shit. Let's wrap up seriously.
Well, then at least tell you love Orange. So,
Orange, this is hard for you.
but no crypto.
And no crypto.
I don't
Oh.
know. This means love, yes, in Korea.
It's hard.
Oh.
Hot.
Right. So
What?
thanks already for joining today.
Yes.
We had
It was very random. Alek decided to bring some topic, but we decided to talk about
To
how good we
sabotage.
are,
Yes.
how smart we are, how great we are. So
And that I need a new dress. A red
yes,
Yes.
Dress
with
to impress.
polka dots.
yes, polka dot. Okay, Tsipibula and goodbye,
dress. No,
everyone.
no, no. Anna wanted to sing a song.
А.
I forgot what.
Арабская ночь. Okay, goodbye, everybody.
Bye.